The live view from Air 7 HD over SoFi Stadium right now, and it is a mad dash to the end zone for crews who've been working around the clock to make sure the stage is properly set for football's biggest night, and of course the epic halftime show as well.
And we've talked about the security, the attractions, and the fans, but what about the game itself?
Yeah, our Kurt Sandoval joins us live from SoFi Stadium to get us ready for the big matchup between the Rams and the Bengals. And Kurt, we know on paper the Rams look like the better team, but we also know the better team doesn't always win. What do they have to do?
Yeah, that's the key right there. Is you think about the Bengals, most of America outside of Cincinnati didn't expect them here, but they are the comeback kids. They're kind of fitting into Cinderella's slipper right now. For the Rams, the biggest key is start fast. When you look at their 3-game losing streak, they lost 4 games this year where they fell behind early of the 5 that they lost all season. So that's key number 1. The second key leads right into from the first is turnovers. When they had that 3-game losing streak, in all 3 of those games, they lost the turnover battle. This team is undefeated when they win the turnover battle. So that's not just Matthew Stafford not throwing interceptions. It's the running backs not fumbling the ball. It's the defense gathering interceptions. And the third one is, let's face it, the Bengals are here because of Joe Burrow. He is a sensational athlete, but even the best quarterbacks in the history of the game, Joe Montana and Tom Brady, they struggled when they got pressure, and that's how the Rams beat Tom Brady, is they got pressure on him. So they need to get pressure on Joe Burrow. Now, the Rams have been done for about 48 hours of all the media talk, and Sean McVay said the issue going into this game is to play with a quiet mind.
It's trusting your process, trusting the preparation, and just being able to just stay nice and still. There's a long, guys are excited, and we want that, but we want to make sure that we expend our energy the right way.
I think this team is very mature, handles that kind of stuff really well, and has a really great resilience to it, obviously. And so I think that's a great attribute we have, and I think the opponent we're playing is very similar in that way. They have some great resilience to them too.
As far as quiet in your mind, it's just something you have to make a choice of. You could sit here and you could listen to all the outside noise and all these things, but I'm in such a great place. I've been putting in the work since my ACL, working on myself.
I can finally say I have something in common with Odell Beckham. I'm in a great place. I'm covering the Super Bowl. So the bottom line is, you guys, I've covered 7 of these, and I see it every year. Every year the teams go, it's just another game, until they walk out there and the ambiance and the painted field, it's not just another game.
Yeah, and Kurt, not just the game itself, but the 2 weeks leading up to it. There's so much attention, so much hype, and we've seen this before. Maybe the younger team is a little overwhelmed. Is that a possibility?
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, I'm old enough to tell you, I remember John Elway in his first Super Bowl, and he was overwhelmed, and he kind of reminds me of Joe Burrow, and that could be an issue. Elway didn't win a Super Bowl until his 15th season. Well, Matthew Stafford is now in his 13th season, and if he wins today, only John Elway will have waited longer to win a Super Bowl. But that's just the good storylines. I mean, the reality is the coaches make the game plans. You get 2 terrific coaches in this game, and the players execute. And it really is that simple. Whatever team can execute better is going to hold up the Vince Lombardi Trophy after this one.
All right. Well, Kurt, thank you so much, and go Rams.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel, and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.